Good morning, everyone. Welcome to In the Garden with Joyful Living. I am your host, Kimberly Dixon. Today, I am going to show you a little bit of the front porch, and then we're going to talk about our topic. So, what we got going on the front porch? Let's see. What I mainly want to show you is the new things that I purchased, which is the rosemary. Y'all, I kill my rosemary every year. Because rosemary is one of those plants, smells delicious, it's a great herb, but it doesn't require a lot of care. And I like to care for stuff, so every year I kill it because I water it. But when you put it in a pot and sit it outside, you really don't have to do anything to it because it's from an arid region. Normally, it'll take care of itself. My strawberries are slowly coming back from last year. Not growing very quickly. I'm going to put them out in the sun more so that they pop on back. But this is all of my different varieties of mint. Good morning, Lori. Can't wait to see you guys in just a little bit. This is my sweet mint. This is what kind of mint is this, y'all? I forgot. This is an apple mint. Oh my God, it smells so good. That's strawberry mint. And then this one is lemon balm. So that's the lemon balm back there. All of these mint varieties, the leaves look so similar that until I start looking at them every week, I won't know. That's my echinacea that my brother Malcolm Dixon gave me. And this is a sweet mint. It's slowly coming back. As you can see, it's growing out the side there. But mint is one of those things that'll come back every year. You don't have to do very much to it. Hey Jay, good morning. How are you? I'm trying to look a little decent for the event today. Do they look all right? You know I always mess one of them up. But this is my parsley. It's going to seed, so I won't harvest any more of this. I'll just gather the seeds so that I have more seeds. Y'all, my pansies look so beautiful. They are just showing out. Laura said I got to go pick up some of that mint. Laura, before you go, let me know because I want to send you to a place at the farmer's market. Great gentleman, and I send everybody to him for a couple of different reasons. But this is the broccoli, kale, collard greens that I'm allowing to go. Jay said, first off, I didn't know it was that many kinds of mint. It's a whole lot of varieties. Chocolate mint, orange mint. There's some orange mint in one of those pots over there. It's just something covering it. But then that's my garlic way in the back there. Garlic takes a long time to grow. I planted it in November. It won't be ready until July. But when I tell you good, it's going to be really good. But the reason I'm coming to you a little bit late and not doing a full tour this morning is because I have an event going on today. And normally, well, I had planned to do this event outdoors. Today's event is the Giving from the Ground, Planting Seeds of Greatness Kids event. I chose this April the 24th date because it's the perfect time. Good morning, Carla. I chose this date because I knew it would be nice and warm by this point in the season. My garden would be flourishing, so the kids would have something to see. Well, then I found out I had to move, so I delayed planting my spring garden. So most of what you see here is what's left from the fall and winter garden. And then today, well, all last week I started looking at the weather. First it was an 80% chance of rain. I was like, God, please don't let it rain. Then it went to, excuse me, a 90% chance of rain. Now today is a 100% chance of rain. But that just made me think about some things. I am constantly talking to people about being able to shift your perspective. And I want you to know that the things that I talk about, I live by it. So last week, I was thinking about what am I going to do? If I postpone the event and do an event in the summer, the plants are already going to be fruiting. I want them to see the different stages of what a plant goes through. So I had to shift my perspective. I'm sorry, guys. Wait a minute. I haven't had any water this morning and my throat's dry and tight. But I wanted them to see the different stages of planning. So I had to shift my perspective. So me and my sister talked about it. I was like, you know what? I envision the children running and frolicking in the grass outdoors. Let me show y'all. This field beside my house is absolutely fantastic. And I had this vision of standing out here, having my little photo booth set up and having the kids running and playing, doing their scavenger hunt. Had a beautiful vision for it all. Well, didn't come to pass. As you can see, it's cloudy today, and it's supposed to start raining any minute now. So instead of letting the event get rained out, I decided to move it indoors. We are going to do Giving from the Ground, Planting Seeds of Greatness kids event entirely indoors. Once my nephew gets here in a couple of hours, we're going to turn my kitchen into a living sanctuary. Everything that's on the back patio that would have got rained on, we're bringing it in the kitchen. Please pardon the boxes. I'm getting ready to move, so I was in the middle of packing. So I was like, you know what? Most of my stuff is already packed up anyway. We're doing this thing. I'm not postponing it. I want the kids to see. So I have little stations set up. Good morning, Carla. Good morning, Jackie. Good morning, Mike. All over the kitchen. They have little stickers to decorate their planter. This is a cup with just some holes in the bottom of it. These little metal loaf pans are going to hold the soil so that they can plant their green beans. This is my teaching station where I'm going to do my demo, where I'm going to talk and everything that we're going to need to do the event. This is some potatoes and garlic that you can grow from seed. And one of Silas's toys that I didn't know was back there. That I'm going to show them seeds and herb packets that are going to be part of the gifts that I'm going to give away. That's my Joyful Living sign. Welcome to the garden, guys. But this just shows that this is another station for 4 more kids. It's going to be 7 kids here today. My potty mix I hadn't put out. I hadn't put out y'all, pardon the way this area looks back here. I hadn't put the plants and things out yet that are going to be used to decorate. Because Warren, Silas, and Bella, they love dirt. All of those are vegetable plants. They love dirt. And they will be in it. So we are improvising today. There is an art to being able to shift your perspective in life. Things are not going to always work out the way we hope, the way we plan, the way we want them to. But the key to being joyful in the middle of all of that is being able to shift your perspective. And then this morning when I got up, I was doing my morning Bible study. And I remembered that whenever clouds are present in the Bible, that represents the presence of God. So I'm taking this rainy, overcast day as an indication that God is in the middle of this event. That something that I'm going to say or do today is going to resonate with these kids. Because my kids that are coming today, they range in ages. Good morning, Coretta. They range in ages from 2 until 11. That's the perfect age, all of them, to start planning something great. So the name of the event is Giving from the Ground, Planting Seeds of Greatness. So today is an opportunity for me to teach them about being able to shift your perspective, as well as teaching them about how to grow your own food, how to be sustainable, how to enjoy life, even when it don't show up the way you expect it. Yes, we envisioned running in the grass, taking photos, frolicking around. I had this, you know, y'all know I'm crazy. I had these visions of when I was a kid and the way, Mike, do you remember how we used to go up to the hosiery mill and play? We would roll down a hill in boxes and on our own body. The kind of things we did, we don't see children doing today. But that's what I saw in my mind when I looked at that field over there, just watching kids laugh and play and run. And it's not going to look like what I thought it was going to look like. But we are still going to have a great time in the house today. I've improvised the games so that Mike said I stopped taking rain for granted once I went 6 months without it while in Honduras. I love it now. You know, I love it too because during the time when I was disabled, sometimes just walking to the front door was so excruciatingly painful. It would be raining and I'm like, I just want to go outside. So it was during that time that I learned how to appreciate the sunshine and the rain. Don't take it for granted. It's like because when we don't have rain, all this lush green beauty that we see around us, it dries up. It becomes brown and brittle and breaks and it dies. We need rain to live. We, as humans, we can only go 3 days without water. Good morning, Amy. So I want all of us to really learn how to shift our perspective, learn how to improvise, and learn how to, when we get lumps in life, to not wish for the road to be smooth, but become resilient and tough and learn how to persevere and climb over those rocks and keep going. Keep moving forward. Keep striving. The kids are going to come here today and going to have a great time. The adults are going to have a great time. Because, y'all, let me tell you, at first I had, several games for the kids to play, and I was telling the parents about, people were asking about the event, and I was telling them about all the things we were going to do, and one of the parents spoke up and said, I want to play. So I changed one of the games so that everybody gets incorporated into the fun and into the learning, because so many people have started planning things because of what they've seen on this station. Not because of me, not because of anything that I've done, but all because of what God is doing through this garden. It's teaching us how to be sustainable, how to, He is given to us from the ground, and how to take that and relish it and love it. And so that's why I do this. I just want to share with you all. Gosh, y'all, it's a yellow pansy in front of me. It just caught my attention just like that. It's so strikingly pretty. Nobody but God could create such vibrant colors, all different kinds of flowers. I'm going to turn that kitchen into a living, breathing sanctuary today to shows them how to improvise, how to shift, how not to get stuck in the moment. You planned on doing something and it didn't work out the way you planned. I wish I could tell you. I've had many events, and all of them at the end of it have been wildly successful. But can I tell you, not a single one of them went as planned. One of my best events and biggest events was the book signing that we did for the R&B singer Legacy with Love is a Parable was a sponsor. Design Evolution was a sponsor. The A Center and Nightdale. We had the day planned out. It was going to be phenomenal. Virginia & Co. was a sponsor. The day of the event, everything going smoothly. The person who was supposed to interview her shows up and tells me he can't stay. Something has come up. He's a TV and radio personality in the area. He's got to go do something else. We changed that whole program. I did the interview. Jay did the prayer. And we moved everybody around. But at the end of that interview, she looks at me and says, good morning, evangelist. You should be on TV. That was the best interview I ever had. I thought she was just blowing smoke. But the next morning, she was talking to me about it again. But don't get caught up in your plans. Don't get caught up in the way you think, the way that you think things should go. Learn how to improvise. Learn how to shift your perspective and watch things happen that you never even imagined. Don't get stuck, because it leads to frustration, to anger. Now, Jay knows me. It's like I'm just that kind of personality. When I'm doing an event, I'm serious. And at the end, I go back and see all the great moments. But when I'm working, I'm in that mode and I'm serious. But I know how to shift. I know how to change my perspective. And that's what I want to encourage you all to do today. Shift your perspective. Whatever you had planned for the day, and you were like, dog, It's raining, it's cloudy. Whatever it is, shift it, change your plans, improvise. Don't let the lack of sun, the physical sun, depress you or shift you into a bad mood, because remember that the sun is always shining down on you. So let me show y'all, that we had a lot of people get on since I was in the house, show you the way that we are improvising and changing things around. I haven't put the plants out yet because the cats will be all in it, but these are the gift bags that the kids will receive. Each one will plant something here today, but they'll leave with something else to plant when they get home. Then for gifts, for the games, we have little gardening sets, herb kits. Everything is nature related. Little flower pots that they can paint themselves, bird feeders, just a variety of things that is intended to connect them with nature. This is one of the little stations. I'm going to put plants all around each little station, but they'll get to decorate their little cups with fruits and vegetables. Y'all, I wish I could tell you how excited I am about this. I think I'm more excited than the kids or the parents are. But we are going to have a great time today. We're going to play some games. This is my teaching station. I'm going to show them how to plant some beans. We're going to give away some seeds today. Show them what a sprouting potato and ginger looks like. Things that you don't ever think about. You just go to the store, whether it's Whole Foods or Food Lion, and pick up. But we forget all of this stuff comes from the ground. And that's my little joyful living sign that I'm going to put out on the front porch to greet all my babies as they arrive. There's another station. Please pardon the back boxes in the back. I am moving because I could have easily canceled this event because of the move, because of the weather. But that's not what I chose to do. I chose to do what God told me to do and do this event for kids. This is my toddler table. I've got a 2-year-old coming, my great nephew Cam. Then this is going to be just a little display of broccoli, cauliflower, different vegetables and stuff. But so as you can see, I'm excited about I'm excited about this event, y'all. I cannot wait for people to start showing up. So for the event today, I want to thank the sponsors. Love is a Parable is a sponsor. Blackology Coffee is and Lori Jones. Love is a Parable and J. Dwayne Garnett are sponsoring the advertisement for it. Blackology Coffee and Lori Jones are sponsoring the snacks. Then there were other sponsors. Tech Spartan is doing the photographs and the video. God, I can't think. And then we had individual sponsors. Keisha Mitchell in Maryland sponsored water. Valerie Dixon in Blues Creek, North Carolina, sponsoring cupcakes. This event would not have happened had it not been for the people who believe in what we are doing here at the garden. And then had it been outside, Pedagogy Art was sponsoring the tables and chairs. I could not have done this for the people without the people who are also vested in this garden. So guys, thank you for watching In the Garden with Joyful Living. I got so much stuff to do. Somebody come help me. But thank you for watching In the Garden with Joyful Living. Just remember to always live joyfully. And when life doesn't show up the way you expect it, learn to shift your perspective and keep growing, keep thriving, keep flourishing in the face of adversity. I love you all. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.